He-Man, I think you look great. Don't let anyone tell you any differently. Slimer, 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 Slimer. Oh my god, it took me forever to get this, but I finally got the Masters Universe Classics Horde Zombie He-Man, mind-controlled monster of the evil Horde. It was a PowerCon exclusive that was later available on its actual website. I absolutely love this artwork. The bio on the back reads, surrendering himself to Hordak in order to save hostages Baldrin and Cordzera, He-Man became the first of many victims of the dreaded Slime Pit. Operated by Hordak's swinish minion, Slime Pig, the Slime Pit coated He-Man with slime enchanted with pure malevolence. Horde Zombie He-Man became Hordak's menacing mind-controlled enforcer sent to destroy Skeletor until the Elder Stondar freed him with the magic of the Sunstone. He-Man destroyed the Slime Pit, setting free its other victims, but remnants of Hordak's slime remained. After the reawakening, Skeletor's former pig boy Slobbor convinced his Porcinian, I'm not sure if that's the right pronunciation, kinsman, Slime Pig, to help Skeletor use the slime remnants to reawake the Slime Pit and again possess He-Man to lead an army of slime-covered mutant bone warriors. To save her brother, She-Ra augmented her healing abilities with the magic of the Scepter of Power and eradicated the evil slime once and for all. This packaging is incredibly awesome, and I do love it, and it does hurt me to open it up, but I'm going to do it anyway because I really want to play with this figure. You ready? This is how I open my figures. Oh, that's so satisfying. Oh my god, I'm so happy I was able to do something like that. Horde Zombie He-Man! And here we have Zombie He-Man. There's a couple different accessories involved in this, including alternate heads. We have Angry Grimace He-Man with this hairstyle, slightly altered Evil Grimace He-Man with another hairstyle. Although honestly, I think I like this hairstyle on this version of He-Man, more so because you get to see his teeth a bit more gritting. In terms of his weapons, they are also green in a very translucent way. I love this material, by the way. Here's his battle axe, which I think is my preferred weapon for all of my He-Man figures, but I know some people like the power sword instead. Speaking of, here is his battle sword, also greened up and everything like that. The standard mold for this He-Man is the same for all of the other Masters Universe classics, particularly with He-Man himself. But of course, this mold is for the green slime version of him. If you don't look at his face, he almost looks like he's turned into Emerald instead. A quick view under his furry underwear. His boots still retain the black straps going around. I'm glad they made his harness darker as opposed to just keeping it the same gray color. Even his bondage gauntlets have a bit of a green shade to it as well. All in all, like I said, he does look pretty much like all of the other He-Man figures out there, with the exception of what his color scheme is. Harness too tight on body, must grimace. I know some people out there are a bit upset we didn't have slime molded onto him where it's like dripping off of him. I've seen some customs out there that are insanely badass where they've done that exact same thing. His thigh has an odd black mark. There must be some sort of error for this one. It's nothing too big and not really noticeable. I only paid attention to it as I was looking very closely at him. I'll go through his articulation real quickly. Like all Masters Universe Classics figures, they're pretty much universal across the board with a few exceptions, but I'll show you them nonetheless. First, he has movement in his head, upper shoulder movement, bicep movement, elbow movement, wrist movement, mid-torso movement, waist movement, hip movement, knee movement, boot movement, and ankle movement. This is a very cool figure, and I do love the way he looks. However, you have to be a hardcore fan in order to pay the prices to get him. He wasn't as expensive when he was available at PowerCon or when he was later available online, but the prices have inflated a lot. Seeing the original mini-comic from the 1980s, having He-Man covered in slime and turned into a zombie for Hordak, I thought was terrifying and very cool. So the fact that we have this figure released at all is still something that I'm very thankful for. I know some fans out there probably would not have liked it, but I think it would have been cool had there been other figures released in this same fashion, having both heroes and villains all being slime horde zombies. Finally, here's a comparison of Zombie He-Man next to some of the other He-Mans that are part of my Masters Universe Classics collection. Like I said, he is quite expensive online. Prepare to pay a pretty penny for him if you want to add him to your own collection of Masters figures. I think he's cool, and I'm glad that I invested in him, but I know others out there may not want to do that. Anyways, though, thank you guys for watching me in this video review. Be sure to check out my Patreon site, patreon.com/GeekComicGeek. You become a patron to see extra pictures, videos, and photo shoots that I only show to patrons. Check it out, I'd really appreciate it. And with that, I'll join you guys in another video very soon. Peace, love, namaste, and I'll see you guys later. Peace. I'm in love with a hero. I I did a TikTok video opening up this figure, and I got an angry response from a collector who was upset that I ripped open the packaging. He was upset because I didn't preserve the card and I just simply ripped it open. However, it gives me a lot of satisfaction to open up toys that way, so I do that with almost all of my figures. We all do things in our own way, and that's the way that I'm going to continue on doing it too. And hey, I had a lot of fun doing it.